Hey everyone out there in crypto land, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about a coin for a long-term investment. It's a coin that has already working and existing product, real customers. It's a very nicely done and solid product. They have products, they do products and services in a very potential industry. I'm going back to that in a second here on the laptop. I'll show you all the cool stuff about it. So before we get started, make sure that you sign up for my monthly investment report. It's coming out in, a little over in a week, and there's going to be lots of juicy details in that. We're going to have market situation analysis, ICO news, coin recommendations, investment tips, a lot of good stuff combined, compressed. It's like the juice of all the good things that's available, all the juice, so you get only the important part. That's what you get in that report, and it's given to you in about a week or so, so make sure you sign up for it. It's all free. The link to it is below this video here. The coin we're going to talk about today is Cappacity. Cappacity is a company that's doing AR and VR, and excuse me if I mispronounce it here. I think it's pronounced augmented reality and virtual reality. So they do holograms and 360 pictures as well. So it's something that really brings a unique experience to workshops, games, graphs, whatever it can be. You know, when you shop online sometimes and you look for a product or a piece of cloth or whatever it is, and you can turn around on your screen and see it from all different angles. So that's what they were doing. And interestingly enough, a number of big organizations, including an investment bank in America called Goldman Sachs, I'm sure some of you have heard about that, predict that the industry for virtual reality is going to boom within the next 5-7 years. Goldman Sachs predict that the market is right now at $11 billion, the industry for virtual reality. It will increase to around $80 billion in 2025. So huge potential here for the company. They have an existing working product. They have a very solid background. There's some very good indicators saying that this will be a fantastic long-term investment. Note that I do know that the price of the coin has increased tremendously over the last 30 days. I am aware of that. Not saying that it won't increase more in the future. It probably will decrease a little bit again, a small correction over time. However, once you've seen what's behind this company here, behind the coin, I hope you will share the thoughts with me. It's entirely up to you, of course. And remember, every time you do invest, do your own due diligence before that. One of the things that came to my attention too was when you look at the prices on, I use coinmarketcap.com, and look at the graph, you see that the fluctuations are very, very small on the graphs, while the price changes are very, very small, which is usually an indicator that something is going to happen with the price. So looking at other coins, that's a rule of thumb. It's not true 100% of the times, but most of the times it does. So when the fluctuations are small and tiny, which they are right now and been for a little while, it is an indicator something is going to happen with the price very soon. In addition to that, Cappacity just announced, or will announce very soon, not sure if they did it already, that they got a big deal with UAE, United Arab Emirates. What that entails and means for them, I don't know, but I'm sure you will be impressed as well with the company once you take a look at it. So let's dig into it. Alright folks, let's dig right into it so we can get going here, so you can all get back to your laptops and start investing. Cappacity, CAPP, currently trading at 36 cents. Let's look at the chart here. It has experienced a good amount of growth here, but has slowed down a little bit, has decreased a little bit. Looking at markets here, it is traded at, two different exchanges, and we have 5 different pairs. I prefer the Ether, as I've talked about in other videos. Looking at their social here, they have very active social presence as well, both on Reddit, Twitter, and also Facebook. I check those accounts too. They stay up to date, and they're just being started to trade on the Do as well. They just mentioned here, so that's interesting, on the Do exchange. But looking at their website right here, they have a very nice, very well described website. They have all the social media presence here. And oh yeah, they have a second phase of token sale as well, which is interesting, coming up in March. Here you can see the number of users. They already have 17,834 different users. And you know, you can go down here and see the journey as well from how they started. They started in Santa Clara, which is in California. I really like that place. I'm going back there in about a week. And you can go down here, see the vision. They have a nice little video too here. They can see the partners. And they also have the white paper and one-pager here. I really like that. Let's take a look at the one-pager. I think that's right here, yeah. So that's a it's a summary of all of the white papers, all the information you need only in 2 pages. I really like that. So that's efficient, because that's what we're looking for as investors. We need as much information as possible in the shortest time as possible. Well, so short description of the company, what they do, their token sales, their management, what it is, different other things. There's a lot of support for what they're doing too. It really does save you a lot of time. I don't say you should avoid going into the white paper, because I really do enjoy that. As you saw, that's right here, and I found it in here. It's the best white paper I've written so far. Excuse me, the best white paper I've read so far, and for a number of reasons. It's very detailed, it's well argumented, it supports, it's thorough. The work is very thoroughly done. There's really no holes or anything in here. It's very well done. You can take a look at it yourself. Let's see here. There's even, they describe the way from the VR AR history. One of the things you find in the report is there's a lot of, there's statistics and a lot of data as well. There's a lot of data supporting what they are doing. This is another company called International Data Corporation, IDC, that, let's see here, projected that the business of AR/VR in 2021 is going to be about $215 billion. So that's even a larger projection than Goldman Sachs did. Whether it's going to be one or the other, I don't really care. Even somewhere in between is fine with me. I do care about the price of the coin going up, and it will for sure in the future with what they have going on here. And you can scroll down here and see what else is going on. One of the things I like here is that it's like a research paper. Going down here, they have a strong support of the industry, what's being sold, what different products by segment as well. What's status of the industry right now. And going here to page 13, you see this is the estimate of Goldman Sachs, and also which industries is going to use it the most. That's quite interesting to see for sure. Let's see here what else we have. Oh yeah, they also even mentioned the hurdles as well. I mean, they do understand that there are hurdles in it, and they do face them and talk about them as well. I really like that. They are very thorough thinking and very thoroughly analyzing their industry, which really creates a strong foundation for their future growth and success as well. There's no doubt about that. Let's see here. I want to show you something on page 24. Going down, here we go. The team. Yes, they have a very seasoned team with experience from a lot of different software companies. This guy's he's the CEO. He's been the CEO of another software company too. There's a young guy here that's been working for the Central Bank of Russia. Quite interesting. They're a very strong advisory board as well. Very seasoned, very different knowledge as well, which I do believe really creates a foundation for their development too. So that's very nice points as well. And another thing here that I really like, they're describing their capacity system in details here, so how it all works. Now that's really the key point in describing a business plan. If you can describe it to investors what you're doing, how it's going to create value, you understand what you're doing, and there's some potential to say about that. So you can go through that and read it, or just skim it. See, there's even a drawing here describing how it works. And they describe the different players in it as well, what they do, who they are, which is it's just amazing. It's a really it's a pleasure reading this white paper for sure. And again, here, what are the benefits of blockchain as it's used in the Cappacity ecosystem? Again, I mean, they're asking themselves questions and answering them. It's like they're in Shark Tank, if some of you have seen that. So again, a very strong white paper here. Take a look at it. It's a pleasure to read. Going back to the website here, they have some few things here that they have in the white paper too. I don't think there's any more to show here. Oh yeah, they have the roadmap here, very detailed roadmap, and you can see the different things here of what is going to happen. think that's it. Then they have the team. Yes, another thing you can do if you scroll all the way up to the top here, try our tech, and you're taken in here. It's very cool. You can see what they have going on, and remember they already have a existing product here that's working, that's being used all around the world. And you see here the software that they're using, and there's different examples here. 3D, this is the VR, the AR, and the graphs here. Let's see, there's something down here I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, here they have different examples of the 3D things here, of how that works and how that is being used more and more by retailers, online retailers, and different industries too. It really changed the whole experience as a customer if you're going to buy this, even with a bottle of champagne, right? It's much more tangible, even though it's not tangible, when you can turn it around and see it all around here, right? So it's changing the customer experience, and more companies will do that. Oh, they have the subscription plans here as well. A lot of good stuff on the website. Check it out yourself. There is really a lot of reasons for buying this coin. There's a very strong foundation, support with a lot of data as well. So that's what I had for you today. Interestingly enough, right, there is, in my opinion, my personal opinion, lots of growth potential in this coin here, because the company behind is, as I mentioned, strong and for a number of reasons. And I really like the matter of fact that multiple independent organizations are predicting that the industry they're in will increase a lot in the next 5-7 years, which for me is a huge indicator for as a buying signal for sure. So a very good long-term investments, I will say. Whether you share the thoughts with me or not is entirely up to you. This was merely meant as a short review of the coin, so you can do with it whatever you want. With that being said, I wish you a good day, and I'll see you around.